This was not supposed to go this way. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, I think I left a light on. Get back in. Yep, didn't notice Alexis's bedroom light back here. All right, so that one off. Now it's really dark. Wind is just bitter cold. So cold. Question is can I see what I'm doing? There's 1 and 2. Degrees. 7:38 in the morning. And the real feel was about 3 degrees. Truth be told, it was not supposed to go this way, but I'll share that later in this video. Right now, it is freezing here in Michigan, and we've got to get ready to hit the road. And as I always say, when the frost is on the Airstream, it is time to head south. So let's go. Where, you may ask? Well, where many RVers go when it gets cold in the frozen north. To Florida, of course. Join Mom. I probably should figure out what I'm going to say first before I push record. Dad.
Just because you're here doesn't mean you're anywhere near where you want to be.
Girl. You can see these are facial tissues. They are for your face. And 3 little white dogs as we travel from Michigan all the way down to Florida, sharing many of our favorite stops along the way. So let's go. Dear Jesus, please give us safe travels. Bye-bye, Michigan.
Sayonara, suckers. Good riddance and all that. Bye-bye, Michigan. Won't miss you.
Babies, are you ready?
Are you ready to go to Florida?
Bless our time down in Florida with family in the sunshine. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
Everybody stays healthy.
You guys ready for Florida? Yes, you are. Woohoo!
And now it's time for some road trip trivia. Although we may not be the best at singing it, can anyone name this song? Or what movie this is from?
No.
That is a good one, honey.
Son.
It just feels so weird pulling up a camera and trying to talk to it. I figure the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, right? Sure. Sun feels nice at least. I have a funny story to tell about Ohio. When Jason and I first met, I remember him saying that Ohio was so flat. And I said, no, it's not. It's really hilly. It's because the part of Ohio I went to was more the northeast Ohio. Chesterland is where my grandparents were, and we spent a lot of time over there. It's in the Appalachian Plateau. I always pictured Ohio as being this beautiful rolling hills, and he claimed it was flat.
It's very flat here.
Right.
It doesn't get much flatter.
It doesn't. And so now, yes, going down 75, it is flat the whole way. There are no rolling hills. Not here.
You've been so excited to go.
I know. We are pumped. We are excited to get to Florida.
Oh, you guys are so cute. You's cute too, baby.
In bonding mode.
It's still flat at 928. A little bumpy back there. Little ears. This is the exit you take for the Airstream Museum, the mothership. There's the Love's camp spots. All right, potty stop number 1. Let's see how long it takes us. It is right now 10:12, only 25 degrees. Can you get the leashes on the dog? Daddy's taking his potty stop.
Are you girls ready for your potty stop now?
All right, we're going for a potty stop now. I usually just carry them over to the grass because the ground tends to be kind of yucky around here.
All right, girls, potty time. Potty time, girls. Time to go. Oh, pee-pee, good girl. Oh, pee-pee, good girl, Brother Reed. Oh, Paisley, good girl. Oh, you guys went potty. Let's go back.
Right now we're headed back.
All right, girls, we made it back to the truck.
There we go. Good girls. You were so good. Yes. Good girls.
Aren't we all?
All right, so that was pretty good. Welcome, Big Daddy. Let's see. So it's 10:22.
Was it 10 minutes?
That's like about 12 minutes. That was pretty good. I'd say that was really good. Diesel and 6 people going potty. Well, 5. Alexis didn't go. Our next stop will be Buc-ee's, and it will definitely be longer because we like to buy stuff there. Usually I would use the Airstream bathroom when we stop, but because it's only like in the 20s, it's a little cold to have the water on. So I did use the Love's bathroom, but they do tend to be pretty clean. How was the men's? Good. So we give Love's 2 thumbs up. There's the Ohio River. Ohio Rizzler. Here's Kentucky. Woohoo! Made it to Kentucky. Now we have to be on the lookout for beaver sightings. They're like brown and orange.
Are you girls excited for Buc-ee's? They're like, yeah. I know, Paisley, you know. Are you excited for Buc-ee's? You know what that means, don't you?
Oh, there's another beaver sighting. Oh man, I get really excited. I get excited about the beaver sighting.
Oh, yeah. You need your Buc-ee's shirt.
Now we have our first official, well, not the first. We missed the first
There
one.
was only 2 signs.
There's only 2 signs, but now we've had our official beaver sighting. So there's at least on the sign. Oh, and there's the beaver. It's easy to miss, so make sure you stop exit 83 at Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky. There it is, and look how crazy it is. Look at all those cars. It's being a mad dash for brisket. Look at them all coming in and going out. It's gonna be ridiculous in there. It's gonna be ridiculous. Do you see out there, Molly? That cute little gray Frenchie. Adorable. Yeah, this is definitely crazy.
Millions, but it makes a lot.
Oh, this is the busiest we've ever seen it. For sure.
Oh, for sure.
Can you smell the brisket? Can you smell that?
Finally found a spot here at the end. It's only a little busy in here, but still kind of crazy. So that was our cheapest Buc-ee's stop yet. It was only about $20. Usually we're about 80 bucks. All right, so Daddy's getting the diesel. We're gonna taste the beast out. Now we got a much bigger grassy area for all you babies. Good girl, baby. Good girls. That was a poop stop, so we will spare you that visual.
All right, girls, back to the truck we go. Over here. Back to the truck we go.
So we weren't sure. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
So what'd you get?
Food. Yours was the pulled pork, right?
Yeah.
I was tempted to get one of the burritos too. I just didn't know if I would be too spicy.
Yeah, that's so funny because I was the same way. I went over to the burritos and I was like, huh, it kind of sounds good. I opted to try the chicken sandwich, which I have not tried before because I usually get the brisket. But I wasn't really feeling the brisket today, so it looks pretty good. And actually, that's what Jason got too, was the chicken sandwich. So we'll see how we like it. The chicken sandwich is actually pretty good. It tastes a lot like that fried chicken that we get at Manchester Market by us. It has like that seasoning on the chicken. I think it's pretty good. It could use some ranch to dip it in, but it's pretty good.
What do you think about your sandwich?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You need ranch on yours?
Yeah, sure.
I did forget to time that stop, but I feel like we were pretty efficient. I think it was maybe 1:35 or 1:40 when we got there, and we left about 2. So, I don't know, probably about a 20-minute stop for fuel, filled up on diesel. All 3 babies went potty. All 3 humans went potty, so.
And DEF.
And DEF, he did DEF, and we got food, so. I don't know, that's pretty good. Mountains of Tennessee, yeah. Mountains of Tennessee are coming up.
So much.
You like those mountain roads, Alexis?
It's like so nothing going through the little bit of mountains that we go through here. It's like I used to kind of think it was something, but it's like it really isn't.
Now we
anything.
know, yeah. Now we know. And it is now 37 degrees, finally. There's only a little bit of ice left that hasn't melted. I found that it was just too much bread on this sandwich, so I just had to take the bottom piece off. It's much better this way. There we go, yeah. Well, hurry, honey. I'm gonna miss the sign. The semi truck's in our way. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Good old Tennessee. Tennessee welcomes you, honey. Woohoo!
Woo! Tennessee!
Sun is intense.
Buc-ee's is beginning to look a lot like Buc-ee's. Aww.
It's been probably about 3.5 hours since Buc-ee's, maybe, since I had my giant Buc-ee's drink here. So I'm definitely due for a potty break, but we're trying to hold out. We got 50 minutes to the next Buc-ee's. So can we make it, Paisley? You think we make it that long? She thinks we can. Can you make it that long, honey?
I'm good.
He's good. But all the babies in the back seat are being super good.
Oh, it's bright. You can't even see them back there. They're being so good and quiet. And that one too's being good back there, wherever she is.
Oh, I almost there we go. Welcome to Georgia! Woohoo!
We made it to Georgia. Almost missed a sign. Now that we're all in this traffic, I'm wishing we did stop.
Now Jason's working on getting us a site about Bahia Honda cancellation. We think it's a waterfront too. 21 is available, but it's all locked up.
Exit now. Exit now. It's Buc-ee's time.
Busy here, but not as busy as a Kentucky stop. Sliced brisket. Buc-ee's. Get us one of those too. There, we definitely need one of those.
So this time around, we got some chicken tenders and a pound of the fresh brisket, which is a little on the pricey side. It was like 25 bucks, but it's very good. And the puppies, we're just going to take them out because we're almost to our campground.
Oh! Hi, baby! Hi! Don't worry, girls. We're almost at the campsite, okay? And then you're gonna get some dinner, okay, baby? I know you're hungry.
All was going well until we get to our pull-through site and find that we'll probably have to unhook because it's so unlevel. Alright, scratch that. We're just going to sleep crooked.
Shine a light.
Sure.
Girls, you ready to go up?
There's only a little bit of a disaster in here. Said even the tree fell down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. That's a first.
See? Pearl. Wait. I'm done, cuckoo.
Buc-ee's chicken and fries.
Reheat in our convection oven. So you push convection. 350 start. So we still are having a little bit of antifreeze in our tanks there. So we're just using our home water to rinse blueberries. I'm prepared for a cold Airstream floor with my nice fuzzy booties.
It looks pretty good. It's not even burnt, honey. It's not even burnt. Ooh, nice picture. Good iPhone photography.
Are you guys ready to go crazy now? Are you guys crazy now?
I've been sleeping all day.
You've been behaving yourself all day, sleeping in the car. In the truck.
They did a great job.
I know, they were
Listen,
good.
this one.
Look at you
good,
girls
Molly.
going crazy in your Christmas
You
jams.
did good, Molly.
That's crazy.
Oh no, now Sissy's gonna go crazy in her Christmas jams.
Oh, such a nice girl.
Oh man.
And I get to sleep with a pillow that's as hard as a rock because my memory foam pillow got frozen.
You feel how hard it feels. Actually, it's softened up a little bit, but it's pretty hard.
All right, go in your cage.
Bedtime.
Stop messing up my bed.
She's ready for her treat.
You're excited for your bedtime treat.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that wraps up our first travel day from Michigan down to Georgia. We'll continue on tomorrow.
We're hoping to get up early enough to go and have some beaver tots for breakfast at Buc-ee's. Sweet dreams of beaver tots, and we'll see you in the morning.
Well, here's a quick stop at Red Top Mountain. Sure be nice to see what this place looks like in the daylight, but it's a good stop right off 75 when you're headed south. Site 12, not very level.
We were pretty excited to have this end site here, but it's so cold, we decided to only do one night instead of two. Checking the lights. Good to go. Automatic light check.
Now, we've stayed at Red Top Mountain on several occasions, but this was the first time we had any issues with the level site. Now, this is also our first time we ever stayed on Site 12, and it could also be the fact that our current Airstream truck is actually about 6 feet longer than our previous Airstream truck. We definitely noticed a huge difference with those 6 feet.
We're going to be unlevel to be front to back rather than side to side. Probably saw it in the daylight.
Yeah. So I certainly did not notice us being unlevel last night while I slept. I slept still pretty good. Did you notice at all, honey?
No.
Not really. And Alexa said she didn't really notice either. So
It was 4 inches front to back.
yeah, 4 inches off.
Bye-bye, Georgia State Parks.
We have some movie trivia here. That bridge was featured in what show? Was that on Netflix? Was that a Netflix show?
Hard to keep track of all the names.
Yeah, I'm not sure which network or what company put on this show, but it was on Ozark. Just for a little bit, they featured that bridge.
A lot of that show was shot in this area near Allatoona Lake.
This sun looks like a Georgia peach.
In half a mile, merge onto I-75 South, I-85 South.
Oh, I think the sun's in the way, but there's a beaver sighting there. Can't even read what it says. It was really, really up high, that one was. We're especially excited for our beavers today because we're gonna make it in time for breakfast. We like to get the beaver tots and little breakfast tacos, but they only serve them till 10 a.m. So
we don't know if it's 10 a.m. or 10:30.
that's true. We don't know if it's 10 a.m. or 10:30. Last night she said, well, get there at 10 just in case. If they run out before the time, then you're missing out on your beaver tots. That's not okay. Right, Paisley? She doesn't care about the beaver tots. She just likes the brisket. Oh, another beaver sighting. All right, here we go. All right, I think we got it. Beaver sighting. Beaver nuggets, girl dinner. Whatever that means. If anyone knows what that means, let us know. Oh, there we go. Jerky boy dinner. Okay, so here's the boy dinner now. Huh. Oh, now there's a beaver in the distance. BBQ sandwiches hit different. Exit now. Our third Buc-ee stop, and this was by far the craziest of all three.
Yeah, we're all fueled up and ready to go.
Hello, little baby. Are you ready to get going?
Our Buc-ee's breakfast was a success. We got there in time. I really like their brisket and egg taco. Jason likes just the regular brisket taco. All three of us, a family favorite, are the beaver tots. Almost gone. Well, my knee's been acting up, so I'm gonna put some deep blue on it. It has a hard time like when I'm sitting for so long, but the deep blue seems like it really helps. It's from doTERRA.
The magic. You can see the disaster that's happening as we travel.
So I just rub a little bit on my knee and it really helps with the joint pain.
Here's a cute little family that Alexis drove us. The puppies turned into humans.
Puppy potty break time, honey. You go for tabbies?
Just a little rest stop off the highway. He's coming out. Catch it. Locking her up.
Oh, look, there's a dairy farm over there.
Molly, is some puggy getting antsy after 2 travel days? Is that too many travel days in a row? Are you thirsty, honey? Want some water? So, Paisley's getting a little strict first. Want some water, Molly?
Yeah, you're thirsty too, aren't you?
You're a thirsty little pug.
Second, like she wants
That's
some.
some ginger ale.
That's the Georgia ginger ale, right?
This is the Buc-ee's ginger ale.
Buc-ee's ginger
I'm
ale.
not really sure where it comes from.
Ale 8. Established since 1926. How is that one in comparison to your others that you
It's
like?
a lighter, crisper taste.
The hint of ginger.
Molly, our white pug, kind of reminds me of a baby polar bear, and she loves the snow, so we often call her our polar pug. Paisley is a long-haired Chihuahua, and Pearl is a short-haired Chihuahua, although they are sisters. This is actually their second time driving down to Florida.
All right, Lou, put him to bed. I'm gonna go to bed, babies. Bedtime.
Buc-ee's Nuggies, white cheddar are another favorite. How's your taco? Pretty good, huh? Brisket taco. He gets his without egg.
No eggs.
No eggs.
Haley, we got 2 miles to Florida.
Say goodbye.
We are coming up on the Florida state line.
Woohoo!
It is 59 degrees, 1234. Traditional family photo.
What's the mile marker?
470.
Mile marker 470.
Just because you're here doesn't mean you're anywhere near where you want to be.
And it doesn't seem to matter how many times we've hit that Florida state sign, it's still just as exciting every time.
Molly, are you ready for Florida? Paisley, are you ready for Florida? You'll be able to take your fleece onesies off soon? Ruby, are you excited for Florida?
What about you, Alexis? You excited to Florida?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even want to spend 2 nights in Georgia because she wanted to get to Florida.
We made it to Florida! We made it to Florida!
It's a beast.
It's great! And the monsters! Florida! Paisley's excited!
Finish this statement. You know it's been a long drive day when your kid gives you an in-truck spa treatment.
So I guess now it is time for Puggy Snuggles and spa treatment.
So we're taking some whatever this is that I found and we're making it wet and we want it to blend with her skin, but don't like raise your eyebrows, it's messing it up.
Okay, so I'll keep my eyes closed. Welcome to Alexis's spa.
Here we've been doing skincare, and as you can see, these are facial tissues. They are for your face. Blobbed them down like that, and now she is looking so stylish. Everyone's loving that look. Okay, and then I need to get some side profiles. Time for skincare.
Just when you think you're almost there, rolling along.
Might as well just walk there.
I could walk faster.
Very sharp object. You peel. And then make it for you see yourself. See, you have to see it. Make it.
Great alternative to Botox.
Hello.
Lead the way.
We made it in. We're noticing that there's the water and a sewer and the electrical is way over here. So we're going to see how long. Okay, good. We're going to see how long we can stretch it. Okay. That works. The cord's the exact right size, and now we're really close to the sewer and water. Nice. That's where I'll be in the hot tub. Daddy's just hanging out in his sweatshirt. Alexis is going for the gold. She is jumping in. It is a nice pool. All right, let's see the big one. She jumped in. Is it? It might be heated.
I'm sure it's
Ooh, how's it feel?
Warm, but also kind of cold.
Warm and cold. See the big picture here. Very nice pool area.
We enjoy a lovely sunset out our Airstream window. Enjoy a delicious dinner made of leftover brisket from Buc-ee's, and relax by the cozy fire that we didn't even have to build.
You don't even have to have your own campfire. Right, Molly? She's like, yeah.
Why you got your flash on?
I don't know.
Do you like the campfire?
We end our evening with a few games of ping pong and pool. It was definitely a fun change of pace, as we hadn't played either of these games in over 12 years.
Another reason why it was really nice having this full hookup site is that we did have to winterize our camper in Michigan before we left. And I hate having that pink nasty antifreeze running through the little faucet. You can like smell it and see it. It takes a little bit to get it out of the system.
So we have both faucets running here. just trying to get it, fill the tank up. Some teas for the road. And when I have just a little bit of hot water left, I actually just pour it over my dishcloth to kind of sanitize it. I like to just spray a little Dawn dish soap in there and fill her up. Get that on the tank there. Also add a scoop of Happy Camper. Fill her up again. All right, and then I fill it up 2 more times. Flush it on down. That way, between the Dawn dish soap, the Happy Camper, the 3 bowlfuls of water, it can kind of slosh around as we're driving the last little leg of our drive down to our final destination, our undisclosed paradise. Turkey sandwiches for the road. This bread from Aldi is so good. It was a pretty nice stay here at, I don't even remember the name of the place right now, but lots of openings, but I think a lot of people actually own these sites.
So although we prefer camping in state parks or national parks, and the occasional harvest host, it was kind of nice staying in an RV resort with all the amenities. I'd love to hear what your camping style is. Do you prefer RV resorts and family campgrounds, or are you more of a state park or national park camper? Tell us in the comments. And if you are interested in purchasing a campsite or a tiny home here, here's the phone number you can call.
Majestic models that people own them.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
We had a pretty nice stay at the Champions Run Luxury RV Resort. I liked the hot tub, Alexis liked the pool. She played her first game of ping pong and pool last night, so that was fun. But overall, it was a really nice stay. We enjoyed it.
What did you think about the Champions Run?
Oh, I would like to stay longer. It's nice.
Yeah.
This is a nice campground.
Yeah, it was very nice.
What do you puppies think?
Right? It was dog friendly, right?
Well, it ain't no Buc-ee's. The Loves is a very nice rest stop too. So from Michigan down to where our family is in Florida, we do end up making, I think it's just 5 main stops. We do 2 Loves and then 3 Buc-ee's for fuel. And of course we made our 2 different campground stops as well. Sometimes we'll only take 1. This time we did opt for 2. Alexis wanted a little snack of grapes, so I'm just grabbing some before we head out.
I smell some doggy friends out there.
Yes, you do, don't you? He's doing the weigh-in. Weigh round 2. We're re-weighing it, right?
I'm going to reweigh it just because I got out while it was doing the processing. It says do not pull off the scale. And I got out and I didn't want to mess it up. So there's the weights. So the app works really well. You don't have to go inside. You can't understand what the people say anyways when they talk. It gives you the PDF.
So is that, are those different numbers in the first time?
I don't know. I have to look at it when we get back to where we're going. Where are we going?
The Undisclosed Paradise.
Undisclosed Paradise. But
Yes.
the trailer weighs 6,960 pounds. So that means we have about, not as much in there. We only have about 700 pounds in there, maybe, something like that.
You did pretty good.
I've been wanting to do that ever since we got the bigger truck. Part of the reason why we're not as heavy as I thought too is there's only 20% of fresh water in the gray black tank is empty.
Yeah, so that does make a huge difference.
That makes a difference.
Next stop, Splish Splash Car and RV Wash. And we did get Bahia Honda reservations.
We hit 70. Jason.
But the puppies don't seem to mind the traffic. Can you find all 3?
There, we're up to 81 now. And still stuck in traffic. So here is the before the car wash. So that horrible knee pain actually developed into sciatica, and I've been in a lot of pain today traveling. Luckily it's been a short travel day, but just trying to do some stretches while Jason washes the Airstream. Looks shiny and beautiful.
iridescent Airstream is looking good. Look how shiny and beautiful she is. Good job, honey. Did a good job.
We'll see what it looks like when it really dries.
One of my big goals with this channel is to share the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful aspects of travel. On this segment, we're going to focus on travel days and those long road trip days.
So what's the good part of road trip days?
Stopping at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's are pretty awesome.
So I'd say the good part of those RV travel days is it is really fun seeing new sights. And for instance, with this trip from Michigan down to Florida, we've done this almost 20 times at least. Actually, it's probably been more than 20 times. We've been doing this trip driving from Michigan to Florida and back for almost 20 years now, at least once a year, sometimes multiple 2 or 3 times a year. So the familiarity of knowing what to expect, knowing what stops that you love. We've done it so many times. There's like a comfort and I don't know, just like almost like you're going home even though you're on the road, as well as just new things that you might see along the way. And I will agree with Alexis, Buc-ee's are pretty awesome. We look forward to our Buc-ee stops months and months in advance when we know we're going to be passing by one. And on the way down to Florida, we passed by 3, 1 in Kentucky and 2 in Georgia. And we definitely stop at all 3 of them. Now for the bad of those travel days.
What do you think would be the bad part of road trip days?
When Daddy gets grumpy.
Yeah, that's not always very fun when Daddy gets grumpy, is it? He's working on it. He's working on it.
For me personally, I have a hard time sitting. My knee's acting up and now my sciatic nerve is really in pain. I feel actually pretty good right now. I just iced it with a bag of frozen veggies. And so actually it feels pretty good right now, but sitting for so long is really hard to do. And I will say the ugly aspect of travel days is seeing accidents along the road. For the most part, it looks like mine are accidents, but we did see actually a pretty major accident in Kentucky on our way down for Thanksgiving, not for this trip. Literally half the car was smushed, and it was just devastating to think of what happened to that person and that they were probably traveling to go see family for Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna get choked up even talking about it, but just seeing the accidents is definitely an ugly part of those travel days. And now, of course, for the beautiful. The beautiful is all of the amazing scenery. I love seeing how it changes from Michigan all the way down to Florida, especially when you're seeing it, you know, within 2 or 3 days. Once we traveled in the spring, and it was so fun to see the spring blooms and how the farther you got south, the more flowering dogwoods you saw, flowering redwoods. And it was just really pretty to see. Oh, and the forsythias too. Those are awfully pretty in the spring as well. Another beautiful aspect is when we see our very first palm tree. That's always really exciting. And like I said, with the Buc-ee's that we love so much, when we see our first beaver sighting in Kentucky, that's an exciting moment as well. But there really is so much beauty to see out the passenger window, and I'm thankful that Jason loves to drive. He's like a trucker. He just can drive and drive and drive, so I can sit back and enjoy all the scenery. Well, I'd say that wraps up our good, bad, ugly, and beautiful aspects of RV travel days. So in all aspects of life, you're going to have good, bad, ugly, and beautiful parts to it. The important thing is to focus on that good, focus on the beautiful things, and then you'll have a beautiful life. We made it to our undisclosed paradise. Check it out. Do you remember Hunter? Okay. Yes, you do. That was your best friend. That was your best friend, Paisley. Yeah.
Okay.
Paisley's on the doggy walk. Molly's doing good. There's Perler Bee back there with Katana. We've got our friends Tiny, Kiwi, Buddy.
Another favorite thing we like to do with family is go on neighborhood dog walks.
I know Pearl's like, I don't know, they get a little crazy.
It is truly the cutest thing seeing all these dogs together. It's definitely our 3 little white dogs' favorite activity.
Pearl's like, okay, maybe Pearl will. Pearl's like, what's going on over here?
After all that puppy playtime, it is time for a nice long nap. And then a ride over to Super Granny's.
Look at Tiny. Look at Tiny.
Is it cold? Is it really cold?
I'll keep playing. I'm gonna play with Hunter.
Get him, Paisley. Get him. Get Hunter. Then she does her little monkey noises. Oh, kisses. Woo! That's awesome! Woo!
Manasota Key has always been a special place for us, and it was just heartbreaking to see the damage that Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton had done in 2024. My heart goes out to all the people affected by any of the hurricanes. This was an Airbnb called Sandy Toes that we visited frequently. There actually used to be 5 different little brick homes that are completely gone. So sad to see the destruction. Our hearts and prayers are with all of those affected.
It's 5 a.m. I've watched the sun fall and come back up again. Ain't slept for weeks. I hear the clocks ticking and no one's sore as wanna take in the sight of me. I'm breathing, but my lungs taking no air. I'm tired, but I don't feel what's there.
This was not supposed to go this way, but I'll share more of that later on in this video. So we've already made it to Florida, and I realized I forgot to share with you our story on how it was supposed to go, that it wasn't supposed to go this way, it was supposed to go a different way. Actually, throughout the video, it was supposed to go a different way. I was kind of hoping to share little bits and pieces of our story on each stop on our way down from Michigan to Florida, but travel days are kind of crazy, especially when you're putting in a lot of miles and you're traveling with a kid and 3 dogs. So now I can share. This trip was not really supposed to go this way. This was supposed to be our inaugural trip for our full-time RV living lifestyle, or at least for a year. But everything seemed to not quite go as planned, and that's typical in life, is that things don't go as planned. So we're making the best of it, and we were able to plan a 1-month trip down to Florida to visit family and enjoy some warmer weather while Michigan freezes. And of course, there is a lot more to the story, but I'm not sure if it's going to be that interesting for people. So if you are interested in knowing what our long journey is of trying to go from sticks and bricks home to full-time RV living, then let me know in the comments and I will share that in another video. We do thank you for following along with us all the way from Michigan down to Florida, and we hope you subscribe and join us on this crazy journey that we're having through life, whether it be a 1-month vacation or full-time RV living. One of my goals is to be able to share the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful aspects of RV living and traveling with a family and dogs. We'd love for you to subscribe and join us on this wonderful journey. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day.
2002 we met. So I'm prepared for a cold old stream, and I'm prepared. We were pretty unlevel last night, but I certainly didn't notice at all, really. Oh, he can't see.
I don't know much more.
And then, of course, we made our 2 different stops for, we made our 2 different...
Stopping at Buc-ee's.
Molly. Steady being noisy out there. The good part of RV travel days. Well, yeah, should we do RV travel or travel? Yeah, I'd say RV travel, not just travel days. It helps. I probably should figure out what I'm going to say first before I push record. That's a good tip for all those who are vlogging. And another beautiful aspect is when we see our very first not palm tree. Oh yeah, palm tree, not pine tree. I'm getting all tongue-tied. And in fact, that's why it's good to keep practicing too, is that you just, the more you do it, the less awkward it feels. Because I will say, I feel a little bit like an idiot holding up a camera, talking to a little green dot. What do you think, Perler Bead? At least we got a cute little Perler Bead in the background. That helps. Hey, where are you driving, honey? Oh gosh, she's looking both ways. Good girl, keeping your eyes all around and on your surroundings. Oh girl, little Chihuahua driver. Super girl.